Guys, I wish someone sat me down when I was still at Varsity and told me what I'm about to share with you. Because applying for your first job without understanding the game, that's how you waste time, energy, and confidence. In this video, I'm breaking down the 5 biggest things I wish I knew before I applied for my first job, so that you don't make the same mistakes I did. I remember finishing Varsity with this sense of excitement, like, finally, I've made it. I thought getting a job would be simple. I mean, I've got the degree, the grades, the passion, I'm ready. So I polished my CV, jumped on job sites, and started applying everywhere. But weeks went by and nothing. No callbacks, no interviews, just silence. It didn't take long before that excitement turned into anxiety. That's when I realized Varsity prepared me academically, but not strategically. The job market, it's a whole different game. And if you don't know the rules, you end up playing yourself. So today I want to share with you the 5 biggest things I wish I knew before I set off that very first job application. Number 1. Job hunting is a full-time job. Yep, it's a job on its own. I used to think I could apply for 5 or 6 jobs, chill, relax, and wait for someone to call me. But here's the thing, applying for jobs isn't a once-off activity. It's something you have to approach with intention. I wish I had treated it like a real project with structure, daily goals, and follow-ups. Each role needs a bit of research. Your CV needs to speak directly to that specific job. Sometimes your cover letter needs adjusting. And don't underestimate the power of following up. Most people hit apply and never check in again. But following up with a polite message after a week, that alone can make you stand out. If I had understood this earlier, I would have saved myself a lot of silent inboxes. Number 2, your CV is a sales pitch, not a biography. My first CV looked like an autobiography. I listed every course I ever took, every subject, every grade, all in the hope that it would impress someone. But employers are not reading your CV to learn your life story. They are scanning it to answer one question. Can this person add value to my team? I wish I had focused less on listing and more on framing. Even if I didn't have work experience, I had varsity projects, part-time gigs, leadership roles. Instead of saying I completed a final year group project, I could have rather said I led a team of 4 to deliver a data-driven solution and present it to a panel of industry judges. See the difference? One sounds like a task, the other shows ownership and impact. Number 3, just having good grades won't make you stand out. This one stings a little bit. I thought my academic record would do the heavy lifting, and while it helps, it's not enough. I didn't have a LinkedIn profile. I wasn't engaging with professionals in my industry. I was not visible. That's what I wish someone told me. Your qualifications open the door, but your presence gets you invited in. If I had set up a decent LinkedIn profile back then, write a quick summary of who I am, what I'm passionate about, and engaged with just a few people in my field, I would have had way more visibility. Even now, people get noticed simply by commenting on posts or reaching out to someone who's already in the industry. Your brand isn't just your CV, it's how you show up online and offline. Number 4, not every opportunity is worth taking. When you are job hunting and desperate to get in, it's easy to apply for anything and everything. I've done that myself. Eventually, I got an offer. It sounded okay at first, but after a few months in, I realized I had walked into a toxic environment, bad management, poor communication, no growth. And I stayed because I thought I didn't have options. But what I've learned since is this: not every job is worth your time, energy, or mental health. Yes, you want experience, but don't sacrifice your peace for a salary. Look at the company culture. Ask questions in your interviews. Read reviews about the company. Your first job should challenge you, but it should also develop you. It should build you and not break you. Number 5, confidence is not about knowing everything. It's about knowing yourself. In my early interviews, I used to feel like I had to be this perfect, polished version of myself. So I would overthink every word and try to sound super formal, and it ended up feeling like I was faking it. But once I took time to reflect on my journey, where I come from, what I had overcome, what I bring to the team, I started showing up more with calm and confidence. Not because I knew all the answers, but because I was rooted in who I am. Employers notice that. They don't want robots. They want real people who are self-aware, who can grow, and who can bring the right attitude. I wish I knew sooner that clarity and self-awareness go a long way in any interview. So, if you are preparing to apply for your first job, here's what I want you to take with you. Job hunting isn't something you do casually. It's a mission, and you need to go in prepared. Build a CV that speaks directly to value. Position yourself online, even if you are just starting out. Be selective about where you apply, because your first role shapes more than just your CV. And finally, be confident, not in what you think they want, but in who you are. You've got something valuable to offer. Don't let the process make you forget that. If this video helped, drop a like, subscribe for more career tips, and let me know in the comments what you wish you knew before applying for your first job. My name is Ellek, and this is 360 Careers, where we help you grow, show up, and get hired. Let's go.